In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the HiBoost Travel 2.0 car cell phone booster. Now, this isn't the first cell phone booster I have ever used. In fact, I actually have installed a HiBoost cell phone booster on my personal camper van. When HiBoost reached out to ask if I would be interested in reviewing one of their car cell phone boosters, I knew I actually had the perfect scenario to put it to the test. And I'm going to talk to you guys more about that later during the findings portion of this video. Now let's jump in and get this thing unboxed so we can get to testing. Now, my first impressions are the entire product is really well made. Now, the packaging had a lot of nice information on it. The app is very user intuitive. All of the materials that the products are made out of feel like they're of sturdy construction. But the thing that stood out to me the most was this part of the product right here, which is the brains. This is very sleek and thin. It makes it really easy to conceal in a smaller space without taking up a bunch of room. The lights are this blue color, which are a lot less annoying than the bright green color that my HiBoost has. It has multiple mounting points that are really easy to access to. All of the connections, again, look really solid and feel really good. The antennas are both made out of a plastic style material. The outside antenna has a magnet, which I thought is a pretty neat feature, and I'll talk to you guys more about that in the pros and cons section. And this is a pretty good sized transmitter. It's actually a lot bigger than my HiBoost transmitter. Nothing crazy about this though, it's just a nice size. It's super lightweight, so by using the included Velcro, you could easily attach this to a seat and not cause any problems. Now, if you're in the market for buying a cell booster, you need to understand that it is a cell booster, not a cell creator or a connection creator. It's just going to boost the signals that are out there. Now, something like a Starlink is a signal creator. It actually is using satellites to create a signal and transmit a Wi-Fi connection for you. So if you can permanently mount that and have Wi-Fi calling and you have a clear connection to the sky, then you can technically have connections everywhere. What's nice about a cell booster though is these are a one-time purchase. You purchase them one time, there's no other subscriptions, and then it's going to boost what we all have in our pockets already, our cell phone coverage. But with that being said, is if you're looking at buying one of these and you're expecting it to just be this perfect, you're going to have connection everywhere all the time, you need to temper your expectations. These are designed to grab a signal that is present and amplify it for your usage. So for me, I like having one of these on because a lot of the highways I drive, especially right now, I know that there's LTE service throughout, but there are some dead spots. So having a booster like this pretty much wipes those dead spots out. And being in the desert, especially driving in the summertime as much as I am right now, being able to have a connection if something happens, it's very important for me. Let's go ahead though and get this thing installed, and we're actually installing this in my wife's 4Runner rather than my van. And the reason is I've been using her 4Runner quite a bit to go to a remote spot up in Nevada in a small town. When HiBoost reached out to have me review this product, I knew that the 4Runner and the driving I'm doing was going to be a perfect solution. So let's go ahead and talk about how to install this in the vehicle and then go ahead and get it installed. The booster has clear markings indicating the outside antenna location from the inside antenna location. And to install the antennas, you simply press the antennas into the small hole and then thread the collar onto the booster. Very similar to a coax cable that you might find in your house. From there, take the outside antenna and place it on the backside of your car. Using the magnetic base makes this process really easy. From there, place the booster in the central part of your vehicle and then run the inside antenna in a way that maximizes the distance both vertically and horizontally from the outside antenna. This helps create a barrier between the two antennas, preventing a loopback, which reduces your gain output. Having the inside antenna attached to the side of your driver's seat should be fine, with the outside antenna as far back on your roof as you can safely install it. From there, you can power the unit using the supplied power cord, either directly using a USB outlet from your car or using the cigarette plug adapter they send with the unit. Let's talk about using the product. Now in this case, I'm going to talk about some pros and some cons that I found. And frankly, there really wasn't many cons that I can say that were not cons that I would see in a typical cell booster or this product family. So I'm not going to harp on those because that's more just a style of product, not really HiBoost in particular. The only thing I was a little concerned about was the length or the size of this antenna. I'm used to a larger outside antenna with my HiBoost, so I didn't know if this was going to do the best, but frankly, I was actually pretty surprised. My first drive going out to that remote location, again, I'm going across these vast highways that have cell signal, but they're pretty far in between, and there's quite a few dead spots. And since I'm driving up for work, I'm typically taking conference calls, I'm talking to clients and whatnot, so I needed to wipe out those dead spots, and the HiBoost did that. And there was a few noticeable areas that I remember driving up and losing signal that the HiBoost definitely helped out. But to help quantify that, I actually drove outside of town here in Las Vegas to a spot I know that I have some signal. It's not the best and it's very spotty. And we decided to put this to the test to see what the app was telling us, and also to just see with our eyes what was happening. And once we plugged it in, as you can see, it was amplifying a bunch of signal. And one of the things I wasn't able to record, unfortunately, but I will say is that my phone had about 1 bar of 4G. Once I plugged in the HiBoost, my phone not only upgraded to full bars, it also let me pull 5G. My wife's phone went from 1 bar of 4G to full bars of 4G. She has an iPhone, I have a Samsung. I don't know if there's any differences there, but we both had full fast service when we were having spotty service before. So use case of this product worked out pretty well. Now, if you guys have any questions, please drop a comment down below. I'm going to be doing some more extensive testing with this. Again, I'm going to be driving through remote Nevada a lot over the next few weeks, so I can definitely make some follow-up content about cell boosters and the HiBoost. But if you're looking for a cell booster, I definitely recommend this HiBoost. I like the fact that you can easily transition this to another vehicle if you wanted to. It was super easy to set up with the magnet feature. So if I actually had another car that I wanted to put this in, I could just take it out and use it that way, which is fantastic in my opinion. Now, if you're interested in picking up a HiBoost system for your overlanding or travel needs, I have a link down below that is an affiliate link. If you guys use that, there's going to be no extra cost to you, but a small portion is going to be kicked back to me, and it's just a great way for you to support the channel. Also, there is a discount code for you guys down below. You can get 20% off when you use it. So again, if you're in the market for a signal booster, this is one you're probably going to want to check out. They also have a slew of other products. They have RVs, like I'm in a fifth wheel trailer right now, which I'll talk to you guys about here in a second, but they have RV ones, they have ones built for semi trucks. This one probably would still work in a scenario like that, but if you have other cell needs, they do have those available as well on their website. Now, thank you guys for your patience on the audio and the backdrop. I'm actually in a family member's fifth wheel. They're letting me and my wife crash here. We are doing some work on the house and things aren't quite wrapped up yet, so my office is completely tore apart. Hoping to get back in there and be able to film with the set here soon, but for right now, this is what we have. So if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Riley Clark. I am an outdoor nature photographer. I love taking you guys on my adventures. And I also like to review products like this that can help you elevate your adventures as well. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then maybe consider hitting that subscribe button down below. If you found value in this video, then hit that thumbs up button. It does help the algorithm promote this to new audience members. Check out the affiliate links down below if you guys are interested. I appreciate your guys' support, and I will see you in the next adventure.